Welcome back to Color Me Real. Before we dive into Act 1 of our campaign, I want to mention that I also created a set of 4 background tracks to set the mood during play. They cover different vibes we needed at the table: baseline atmosphere, combat, dance action, and one upbeat, hopeful track. If you're curious, you can check out the info cards. We played using outguns, but adjusted the system for our idol story. Shooting became singing, fighting became dancing, even rapping became a mix of crime and singing. I also designed a card system for original songs. Each song has a title, a short description, and the situation where it's most effective. With the right role, players can unlock a track during play, perform it and gain advantages. These songs became the arsenal, part of the story and part of the mechanics. Now let's dive into the story of Act 1. It started deep underground in the headquarters of the Echo Rebel Cell. The group was called together and briefed. Hype had taken resonance, Echo's last girl group. Only their leader, Sian, returned alive, but broken, unable to sing ever again. Without a voice, the rebellion had no song, no soul. But Hype was holding auditions for the next Idol superstar. Rumors spread that they had found a prodigy, a voice unlike any other. So the mission was clear: infiltrate Idol Genesis Ascension and recruit the prodigy before Hype could use her. When they arrived at Idol Genesis, something surprising happened. Yechi's player immediately embraced the music card system, pulling the ballad version of Color Me Real. She performed it on the spot, soft and trembling, before the characters even introduced themselves. It was a shy but powerful moment, one that made it crystal clear who the rebels truly needed to recruit. Then came the first true act of rebellion. The girls moved into the sterile dormitory, white walls, perfectly clean, lifeless. Tanya immediately pulled out spray paint and covered the back wall with graffiti, a rose. A poor stagehand nearly collapsed, swearing it would be scrubbed away immediately. But the point was already made. Idols or not, these girls were rebels. After that, they got the official pep talk from the holographic host, J-Ho. They were sorted into ranks from S to E. All players landed in D. Only Yuri, Hype's rumored prodigy, stood at S rank. The stage was set. Yuri as the polished superstar, Yeji as the timid, shy songwriter with hidden brilliance, and the rebels caught between them. Training montages followed, practicing smiles with dice rolls, rehearsing moves, barely holding it together. They even pulled off an impromptu performance of Break the Frame to strengthen their bond.
One beat, we fall forward, not retreat.
Meanwhile, Yeji befriended another trainee, Unji. But the cracks of Hype's control showed early. During lunch one day, while they were blasted with another virtuous banger, Mirror Me,
outside, in every angle, hyper clean. This is what perfection means. Mirror me, sculpt your fate, shake your glow to fit the gate.
a trainee snapped, screaming about seeing color. Security dragged him away, Jessie-tailed them, flirty and clever, even scoring a bottle of calming pills. A seed for later. Finally, the great performance day. The trainees had to cover one of Hype's most famous propaganda hits, Good, Good Citizen by Virtuous.
Do your task, no need to hide. Upvote truth, downvote the shade.
Yuri was supposed to lead, but thanks to Tanya's plan, her drink had been spiked. She stumbled on stage, slurred, couldn't hold it together. The host panicked, and in the chaos, our players hijacked the stage. They performed their own rebellious version of the anthem, live on stage in front of a massive arena crowd with hologram fans and VIPs watching.
Lose yourself, keep their pace. Good, not this time, raise your hand.
By the time Hype cut the feed, it was too late. The rebellion had already been broadcast. Of course, Hype sent armed security, so me improvised, running wild with the stage cables. A spotlight roll later, amps toppled, steel struts collapsed, and massive monitors fell like dominoes. The entire arena began to come down. The girls fled into the underground bowels of the camp, hoping to reach the garage elevator. But there they heard it, the stomping bass of another group, Savant. The first real K-pop battle had begun.
We kill the lights, zero codical, no retreat. Override with perfect beats. System purge, obey the call. Rebel hard, delete it all.
And that's where the first part of Act 1 ended, in chaos, color and cliffhanger. Next episode, I'll tell you how the girls escaped Savant, raced through a high-speed chase, and finally reached the rebel base Echo, where their true mission would begin.
Come